Boy, oh boy. I'm really tired. Right. So, today I've put about 4 hours into this Anoxa account, which now totals to about 6 or 7 hours of gameplay. Yes, 6, 7, whatever, right? It appears everywhere these days. And it's been solid so far. I've gotten, I think, maybe a third through Zhangzhou, and I've also gotten a third through Amphorius. I'm now at the 3.2 quest, so it's not going too bad. Currently have like 33, 34 pulls in the bag, alongside like 10 plus pity in the banner currently. So that's without having gone for Trotters, chests, side quests, Divergent Universe. None of that has been touched yet. So you can imagine the amount of jades you get as a new player in this game is very, very fucking steep. And it only becomes steeper the more patches that pass on. I'll still recommend to people what I've always said, which is if you've taken a break from this game for a long ass time and you didn't invest all that much into characters on your older account, I probably would recommend making a completely new account, especially now if you have some filler that you don't like going through. Well, there's a skip button, so it's much easier to deal with, but I mainly say this for the huge access of jades new players have. They can basically instantly get an entirely new 2 teams from the latest meta DPSs within a few patches, which is really, really strong for being able to clear endgame content as quick as possible, right? But yeah, that's kind of all. Still nothing to really update you guys on. I'm probably currently at like Trailblaze 33, around there. This is 100% going to be the most annoying thing holding me back from being able to clear endgame content that fast. I've immediately noticed I kind of underestimated just how long it's going to take me to reach like Trailblaze 60 to really be able to get my feet off and start farming for trace mats, relics, light cone materials, all that shit, right? It's going to be really tough trying to speedrun that, but hopefully I want to get Trailblaze 60 in about 2 weeks time, and I want to spend the next week or two probably farming for relics, traces, boss mats, and all that. That's when I'll dump all my fuel, and let's hope it's enough, right? Let's hope it's enough. I may have to half-assedly build a few of the characters on the team, because man, it's not going to be easy sparing all these resources among all the characters I'm pulling, but it's still fun, right? I've had a few people ask me, how do you do this? And to be honest, people need to understand I did this before they added a skip button for Cassie, and I also did it again with my Anoxa account currently, the one that's attempting to go for E6. So although it's understandable that people think this is like crazy what I'm doing, I've probably already done this like 4 or 5 times. So for me personally, nothing too crazy, right? Before, I believe I did it with Cassie, my Cassie account, right before the anniversary. It took me about a patch and a half. So this time, it's the same goal, right? Exact same goal. But there isn't any crazy amount of jades being given like in back then in 3.2 for the anniversary. So it is a little more difficult now. Or actually, I won't say that. I actually think it's easier now because of 1, the golden token, and 2, Dan Heng. I think Dan Heng is the biggest game changer for making a completely new account currently. He is just incredibly valuable even at E0S0, and having a limited sustain just straight off the bat this strong is very, very important for clearing the newest endgame content, especially to counter the upcoming Ichor boss, right? So that's all I wanted to go over with you guys, just a quick update on the account. Once again, nothing has really changed. It's still a work in progress. However, there should be some big changes once I actually finish going through all the story and I reach around Trailblaze 60. That's when I'll be making a bunch of updates on relics, what levels my characters are, how invested they are, and how it's going clearing endgame content. Right. Love you all. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great night. Peace out.